welcome to the stage Mr. Alex Atkinson from the Tennessee State University.
On behalf of Tennessee State University and Dr. Glenda Glover, President of Tennessee State University, and Valerie Williams, Interim Director of the Center of Excellence for Learning Sciences, on this morning we are going to be recognizing some individuals who have completed the SSCBT program for the Social Services Credential from across the state of Tennessee. These participants these men and women have participated in the program this year, and this year's program was a little different from previous years. This year's program was an accelerated, fast-paced SSCBT program, which normally it takes about a year and a half to complete, but this year we did it in about 9 months. And so these men and women went through the grueling task of traveling back and forth, and they did an excellent job, and we definitely want to thank their agency directors for allowing them to come up and participate in this program this year, this accelerated program. And we do hope that other agencies will also be participating next year in the accelerated program, so that we can make sure that the family service workers who serve all of these agencies continue to do such a tremendous job and get through the program successfully. Before I call them up, I do want to thank three of our field mentors who did such a tremendous job with each one of them. My right hand, she is never without fail to making sure I'm on point. She was scared today she was going to make a speech. I want to thank, first of all, Miss Amy Leard. She does such a tremendous job. My left hand, Miss Gloria Holiday, she always makes sure I'm in good spirits, and so we thank her on this morning. And then also Miss Sherry Jo Anderson, who's always passing by my office to make sure I'm doing my job. They've done such a tremendous job of being field mentors this year, and again with this program, just keeping everyone on track and making sure they complete the program timely and efficiently. So without further ado, we want to recognize the very first person on this morning, Miss Billy Jo Campbell. Next, we want to recognize Miss Phyllis Gore. Next, Miss Marlon McGuire. Next, Mr. Claudius Pratt. Next, Miss Margarita Rodriguez. Miss Ashley Tripp. Now let's give all these participants a hand clap. Thank you.
Please help me welcome to the stage Dean Karen Sowers of the University of Tennessee at Knoxville College of Social Work.
Good afternoon. We are absolutely delighted to be with you this afternoon, and we want to thank Terry Lawson and the TCSW board for inviting us to present the Senator Douglas Henry Award at the luncheon here today. We're sorry that Senator Henry wasn't able to be with us today. He's in a committee meeting doing his job, but he sent his very best wishes. The University of Tennessee College of Social Work created the Senator Douglas Henry Award for services to children and families in 2008. As many of you know, Senator Henry has been called the patron saint of children and social workers because of his long and dedicated service to the children and families of Tennessee. This award recognizes those individuals or organizations whose values exemplify the dedication and concern of Tennesseans from Senator Henry. Today, we're pleased to present this year's award to the First Lady of Tennessee, Chrissy Haslam. Chrissy's work on behalf of children and families is well known across the state of Tennessee. As First Lady, she's introduced a three-part initiative that focuses on the interplay between family engagement and literacy improvement. Chrissy's dedication to children and families began long ago, before she became First Lady. In Knoxville, she served on the boards of nonprofit agencies directly concerned with the child welfare, including Child and Family Tennessee, the Salvation Army, the Love Kitchen, and Young Life. Chrissy also helped to start Knox County Imagination Library, and she currently serves on their board. Chrissy has recognized the importance of social work education through her work with the College of Social Work at the University of Tennessee and serving on its Board of Visitors. We are very especially grateful to her in her vision of recognizing the importance of social service education in producing our future professionals who will serve the citizens of the state of Tennessee. You can tell that our First Lady cares deeply about improving the lives of children and families. Through her work, she sets a powerful example of meaningful daily action. Chrissy, would you please join me at the podium? So it's my pleasure to present this award to First Lady Haslam, the 2013 Senator Douglas Henry Award. Chrissy, would you like to say a few words?
All right, I'm gonna put them up here. But thank you very much for this award. When Karen called me, I said, I really do not deserve this. There are so many others they're doing great work. But it does motivate me to continue to aspire to deserve it. You know, Bill and I both want all children in Tennessee to have a bright future, a great education, a safe and healthy environment. And I chose to work on parent engagement, which I think is very important. I set out to work on something that I could measure. Parent engagement is really hard to measure. But and I think in many cases it involves culture change, which is the hardest work to do. But I'm very committed to it. I think it's very important. We can work on education, and we're working on education, but children spend 70% of their time outside of the school building. It also breaks my heart that we have over 7,000 children in state custody across Tennessee. You know, government cannot solve all of our problems. They can do some good things, and I know it sounds ironic for the First Lady to say government can't solve all our problems, but you all know so well it takes all of us. Together, we can do immeasurably more than we can do alone. So we need each other, working together. Foster families, social workers, caseworkers, teachers, principals, attorneys, home visitors, nonprofits, and so many others. I just want to thank the UT College of Social Work. I've learned so much from you all and from those you've educated. And let's all stay committed. Let's stay engaged. Let's learn more. Let's work harder for our children and our families in Tennessee, because it's not just about our present, it's about our future. Thank you so much for this award.
Please now welcome to the stage TCSW's nominating chair Beverly McKeldin and past president Scott Ridgway.
Good afternoon. It is with pleasure to introduce to you for our State Professional Advocate of the Year Award goes to Steve Witt. As the director of the Agency on Aging and Disability, Steve Witt has impacted the lives of thousands of elderly and adults with disabilities in Southeast Tennessee. He serves as a tireless advocate for a population that often does not have a voice that works to improve the quality of life. With a focus on home-based services, Mr. Witt has worked and enabled countless individuals to remain in their homes with specialized care. Mr. Witt collaborates with the local Alzheimer's Association every year to provide educational workshops for caregivers and professionals regarding the disease. He has also partnered with a local psychologist who specializes in memory challenges to bring memory testing to 5 counties in the Southeast region. Mr. Witt advocates for the welfare of seniors and local government and state legislators on a regular basis, and he serves on the board of Continued Care. He manages a staff of over 30 people and always has time for anyone who needs him. Those who work with him on a daily basis enjoy his sense of humor and his ability to laugh in the midst of challenging circumstances. And at the time, Mr. Witt is unable to be here with us. So at this time, I would like one of his staff persons to come and join us. Miss Liz, if you would. On behalf of TCSW, we give Mr. Witt this award for his outstanding services to the Southeast community. Thank you. Our Advocate of the Year Award for her volunteer services, Tiki Finlayson. Tiki Finlayson has been involved in pursuing Purpose Ministries, teaching prison populations, both men and women, about the love or forgiveness of Jesus. Little did she know that on July 31st, 2011, her faith in teaching would be tested to the ultimate limit when her son, Kevin Yates, passed in a car wreck. And I want you to follow me. They are very important, the outstanding things that they've done, and I'm sure most of you have read this in the program booklet, but I am going to continue to read this. She has a whole lot of accolades here, but I do want to continue. After Kevin's celebration of life, the planning of 1 and 3 came about with the help of her oldest son, Derek Yates. Derek, would you stand, because this is a family thing. I know you're taking pictures. They wanted to do more than just change the law and driving impaired. They wanted to change the choices people make that can stop this 100 avoidable crime. 1 in 3 was born out of the statistics that 1 in 3 of us are affected by an impaired driver. In April 2012, Tiki gained possession of Kevin's vehicle and decided to take this vehicle and her story to as many that would listen. She, since then, 1 in 3 has traveled to Florida, Alabama, the River Bend and Chattanooga, Marion County Fair, Marion County Cornbread Festival, and a Red Bank High School football game. 1 in 3 is sponsored by the Direct Services Insurance Company, who heard of the tragedy and wanted to do something more to help raise awareness. Direct Services Insurance Company donated the trailer for Tiki to travel, hauling Kevin's van. The first annual International 1 in 3 Day was held on August the 1st, 2012, with participants from 34 states. and 21 locations in 15 other countries. Tika is seeing her dream come true to spread the word about the horrors and tragedies of driving impaired not only locally but worldwide. No parent should suffer the loss of their child, let alone by something that is 100% preventable. Tika, will you please stand? And Tika's staff also involve her husband and her mom. Would y'all please stand? They all work this together. Congratulations. Would you have?
Okay. It's not just me that's deserving of this. Actually, I'm not deserving of this award. It's a group effort. When Kevin was in the hospital, we actually started talking about doing something to spread awareness, thinking that Kevin would be a part of this. But 32 hours later, he wasn't. And we do this so that, excuse me, we do this so that other families won't have to deal with what we have to deal with on a daily basis, the life sentence without a loved one. And we're just honored to be able to be here today. Thank you, Derek, for being my wonderful co-founder and son. My mom for being the example of having a servant's heart for me to watch as I grew up. And my wonderful husband that is by my side doing everything. He takes care of the trailer and getting the van set up and having to be up close and personal with that on a daily basis as we go and present. But thank you so much for this award. And like I said, this is a group effort. It's not just me. Thank you.